You are reading a book, your coffee is still, everything is calm. Then the planet stops. For just 5 seconds, the Earth freezes in place. In that heartbeat, the world as we know it is deleted. The laws of momentum rule everything. At the equator, the Earth spins at over 1,000 miles per hour. This constant, silent motion is the backdrop of our lives. This brings us to the principle of inertia. Objects in motion remain in motion unless acted upon by an outside force. Earth's surface moves with us, but everything not anchored to the bedrock remains subject to this law. If the planet suddenly halts, that conservation of momentum doesn't vanish. Buildings, vehicles, and people would continue traveling eastward at supersonic speeds. The surface essentially becomes a global launch pad. It is a total disaster of physics. Without the ground beneath us to slow our momentum, everything becomes a projectile in a ruined landscape. Even if the Earth stops, its atmosphere does not. Inertia demands it continues its journey at over 1,000 miles per hour. A supersonic wind, stronger than any hurricane, begins to rake across the surface. It is a global scour, stripping away everything in its path. Forests, mountains, and all man-made structures are subjected to forces they were never built to withstand. Everything is leveled instantly. When the Earth stops, the atmosphere isn't the only thing that continues its journey. The oceans, comprising 2/3 of our planet's surface, possess immense momentum. Because the water is not anchored to the bedrock, it keeps moving eastward at over 1,000 miles per hour. This creates a wall of water that dwarfs any natural disaster in history. These planet-wide mega tsunamis travel miles inland, scouring the continents clean and washing away everything in their path. It is a total reset of the coastal landscape. If the Earth were to stop spinning, the devastation would be instantaneous and absolute. Let us track the first 5 seconds of the collapse. At 0.1 seconds, the bedrock stops moving, but the inertia of the structures causes them to shear off their foundations. By 1 second, the atmosphere creates supersonic shockwaves, shattering glass and collapsing every reinforced structure in their path. At 3 seconds, the oceans continue their momentum, cresting into massive mega tsunamis that scour the continents clean. By 5 seconds, the world is effectively reset. The landscape is stripped bare, and the structural integrity of human civilization is gone. In the wake of such a cataclysm, the question of human survival emerges. The scientific consensus is stark. Survival is statistically zero. Even deep bunker installations, designed for nuclear Armageddon, would likely fail. The kinetic energy released by a planetary stop is too vast for any man-made structure to withstand. The sudden, violent deceleration of the Earth's mass would trigger earthquakes beyond any recorded history. The structural integrity of human civilization would be effectively reset to zero. A sudden halt of Earth's rotation is physically impossible under our current cosmic laws. To stop a planet with this much mass would require an impact of cataclysmic proportions. The Earth's current rotation rate is not just a random speed. It is the result of billions of years of gravitational evolution, maintaining a habitable environment for life. Simulating these scenarios helps scientists understand the fragility of our biosphere. Earth isn't just floating. It is in a state of delicate, long-term equilibrium. Even a millisecond stop would trigger the largest earthquakes in recorded history. A global tremor felt by every living creature. Our existence is balanced on the knife edge of planetary physics. If you enjoyed this journey into the terrifying side of our universe, subscribe to Cosmic Mysteries for more dangerous secrets of the cosmos.